And we're back for part 4 of our Q&A, and probably weeks later because of extreme technical difficulties.
Yeah, called somebody lost the video.
Yeah, I mean, I had the video, and I had trouble editing it, and then the video disappeared. It's not really my fault. Why are you looking at me like that? Guess who finally has a brand new Twitter account? At MXW Crystal. Yay!
It's hard.
Oh, come on.
Twitter's hard.
Alright,
so 140, you know, I'm kind of long-winded. That 140 character thing is kind of hard. But Chronix does things without my knowledge or permission.
Oh yeah, I created that.
And then I have to learn how to use it. Anyways, though, follow me on Twitter. I'll figure it out one day. I'm not that dumb, but, you know. Okay, so, start out, Raphael X Phoenix says, he had a lot to say. First he says, congratulations guys, love the show, been proud to be a subscriber from the beginning, thank you, recommending you to my friends, extra thank you.
Great.
By the way, my name is pronounced Raphael X Phoenix, thank you for letting me know how to say your name.
I've been saying it wrong for a long time.
Yeah, here are my questions. This is part 1.
Part 1.
Who do you think the It Begins promos are for?
You know, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't.
I don't know. Okay, so...
Well, I guess we can skip that one.
Yeah, we could skip that one.
That one,
okay.
That just happened on Monday Night Raw.
Sorry. So. Do you see WrestleMania 28 being Undertaker's last match? I hope not. I don't think so. I think he could go further.
Well, if he only wrestles once a year, he probably could go
That's what I'm saying. He could go to like 25 if he wanted to.
But he ain't getting no younger.
I know.
So he better not miss any years if he's going to continue to 25-0 or something.
I know. I'm just saying though. I mean, he only wrestles like what 2 weeks out of the year. He can handle it.
Once a year.
Yeah. So
I mean, he got in the ring once a year, literally. So.
Well, he showed up to a couple more shows. So
yeah, but he just was there.
I mean,
he walked out there slowly, But yeah, I mean, I would see this as being his last match. I would actually be surprised if he goes another time. I really would.
Think so?
Yeah.
I think he's going to go a few more.
I think if he goes another one, I'm going to start wondering if he's going to lose. Because I can't see him going to 25.
I don't want him to lose.
Yeah.
I want him to leave with the streak intact.
Yeah, I think that's what everybody wants.
There's nobody worthy of taking that streak.
It's a good point. Because, I mean, what happens if, you know, it looks good, and then he gets beat, and then the guy sucks, and then he leaves. You know, I mean, it's a huge risk.
Yeah.
So,
alright,
I think that having the aura of never being beat would be more important than actually putting somebody over.
Eventually, somebody more awesome could beat the streak.
Yeah.
You know, if they wanted to do that.
Yeah, if they wanted to put somebody over, but...
Yeah.
I figure if they're good enough to be put over, then
21 years to be put over in that manner, but you know.
Well, yeah.
Anyways.
Well.
Okay, I understand the WWE management wants to change the WWE title. What design do you think would work best for it? Something besides a spinner?
Yeah, the spinner bell is what they have now, except it doesn't spin.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Anything besides a spinner.
I like the Attitude Era belt. I don't think it would work today because everybody's so much smaller. It wouldn't really look right because it's so massive.
That's true.
Going back to the Winged Eagle, possibly, I think that they'd have to, I don't know, tweak it a little bit, kind of like what they did with the Intercontinental title. I think that, you know, that would be good because you had people like Shawn Michaels and all these humongous big stars holding that belt, and it would bring more credibility, just like the one did. And I would really actually be in favor for even going back to the old Undisputed style, or possibly just making a brand new belt, and not making it in the style of the spinner belt or the Jeff Hardy belt and all the Divas Championship and that stuff, and the Tag Championships. Those belts are awful. What were they thinking? Something good.
Okay.
I was just saying the old ones for credibility's sake.
Okay.
We need credibility.
We do?
Yeah. The belts don't mean crap.
Oh, well, yeah, the belts, I thought you meant do we need credibility, and I didn't think that we...
No, because...
I thought that we were okay. I didn't know you meant we like the wrestling community.
No.
Okay.
Because it's almost as if the
that belt doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it's like the internet championship.
Exactly. Alright. Part 2. Does it piss you off in the Rock-Cena feud? Do you think Cena needs to snap and just tell the fans off? Finally, John Cena just breaks down and says, what do you people want? What do I need to give you? Because he gets booed and he smiles. He loses and he smiles. The Rock owns him and he smiles. Does he never get mad? think so. Like, this is where me and Chronix disagree a lot. I don't think that John Cena is ever going to do something like that because I just think he's too much the good boy, the face of the company, the thing. He's like the guy for the parents to go to say that wrestling is okay.
I agree with that part.
I mean, he just can't be a jerk because then he's going to be a bad role model.
I don't
and they're going to have all this bad press.
If he turns heel, which I think he might, and if it does, it's going to happen at WrestleMania against The Rock. He's going to beat The Rock, turn heel. That's the place. That's the time. He wouldn't do it before. That wouldn't make any sense. I mean, that just...
He's not going to do it. And also,
I also
think
heel
that if he goes heel...
without, losing the company face thing.
Also, no, but he can't go heel without being a bad role model for kids.
Not necessarily.
How?
He can still go and talk for people. Because he's not murdering people in the ring.
If he's on TV, like, doing crazy stuff and
it doesn't have to be that bad.
Well, that's what turning heel means.
No, it doesn't. Like, you don't have to be like that. Like, R-Truth, was anything he was doing, like, really bad? I mean, yeah, he smoked on TV. But I mean
that got some big outrage from parents.
Really? Like,
yeah.
Why? Because he hit a guy with a water bottle?
No, the smoking.
Yeah, but besides that, everything else he did. You take that away,
I don't know.
You can be a heel. Like, Wade Barrett. Is Wade Barrett really that offensive?
I mean, he doesn't offend me, but I'm not an overprotective mother.
I just don't see that.
See what I'm saying? Because then you got this whole anti-bullying thing going on.
Yeah, but
John Cena stands for rising against the bullies and, respect, hustle, loyalty, don't start fights.
That's true.
I'm just saying, there's just too much.
Your points are valid, but I think you can be a heel without being a horrible role model.
Yeah.
You just have to be unlikable. I mean, and even if he was a horrible guy, it doesn't mean that he couldn't go do things with the
I'm not saying that because even the bad guys do things with outside of the company, but people don't look at that instantly.
Yeah. If you want to talk about that, look at stuff instantly. They can pull a number of clips of John Cena running out there and doing these battle raps against Undertaker, saying how he's going to kill his entire family.
Yeah, but that's not in your face right now. You have to go on the internet and find that.
Yeah, but they could use it against him at any moment.
I know that's true, and also I was also going to say I don't think he's going to turn heel because it's going to ruin the whole drama of if he's going to turn heel or not. In the whole
but that's why you would do it at WrestleMania.
Like the fans going against each other and they work together to scream, "Let's go Cena! Cena sucks!"
Yeah, but
fight. I just don't think they're going to kill all that.
That's the build up to WrestleMania. That's why they're building it up, and I think that would be the blow off.
I don't think so. All right. But we disagree on that. We
disagree with that. I think that it's entirely plausible that he would be turning heel. I'm not saying I'm 100% on it, but I think it's very plausible that's one of the directions they're going.
Okay, and I don't. All right. Here's another question. Is Kane going to return wearing his mask or his hair? Was he going to wear a wig or let it grow? Is he going to be masked but bald?
Okay, well that was a valid question, and when we did the video originally, I said he was going to wear the mask.
You did.
And I said that he was going to have hair.
That's true.
I did say that.
You did say that.
Because I said...
I remember that from the Lost video. It's going to be like SpongeBob in the Lost episode.
I mean, maybe one day I'll find it and I can prove my points. I don't know. But I did say that, and I thought it was weird that he came back with a full mask, like the two masks.
The welder's hat thing?
Yeah, and so...
I do think that is weird as well, but that's got to be only to hold up his wig.
And the reason I said, I'm going to validate my point, the reason I said he's going to come back with the mask is because he burned his face in the promo, and then they showed the mask falling on the ground. Why would you show the mask and make people think, oh, there's the mask, if he's not going to wear it? It wouldn't make any sense. Because people know what Kane looks like without the mask, so it's like Kane can be recognizable without the mask or with the mask. So he does have an egg head.
He does. Okay, part 3. I understand the whole Jomo Trish thing that went down at WrestleMania, but do you think the WWE is also being immature about it? They punished guys for stupid crap before, but standing up for your real-life girlfriend in favor of putting over a diva who only returned for one night to promote her being untough enough, get the F over it. He's one of the most talented stars you have on the roster. Well, not anymore, but get your heads in the game and realize what's important. What do you think? Well, my first thought when I read this was, really good point, because I had always thought, it really is John Morrison's fault for being rude to Trish Stratus. I had always had that thought in my head that, I'm sorry.
If that's true.
Yeah, if that's true. That I would be sorry that happened, but really he shouldn't have done that. But I had never really thought about it from this angle
that perspective,
that
yeah.
Trish was, I mean, that's true. She was just showing up for one night to promo herself. It wasn't like she was even doing anything important, and she kind of stole a wrestler who's been there and been working, and she stole her spot just because, hey, she's Trish Stratus.
Yeah, and like it originally could have been Morrison and Melina.
Yeah, and so I do think, I thought that was a really good point, and that I do agree with that, that's wrong.
But see, that's the thing. You could say, well, okay, we need to have Trish Stratus in there to promote Tough Enough, but think about this.
She didn't have to be in a match.
That's true.
She could have just gone out and gone like, woo, Tough Enough.
Or she could have been in a Divas match, or something like that. But see, this is the thing. She was in there for the sole purpose of putting over Tough Enough because she was in there, right?
Right.
Okay, think about this, WWE. John Morrison and Melina are two people from Tough Enough. You could have put them in there and been like, hey, we want to promote Tough Enough. Oh, look, it's two people who were successful at the show you're trying to promote and make it legitimate. Like, seriously?
That's a good point, because it is getting a lot of reputation for not being legitimate, since so many people are, like, selling cat litter or wellness policies now.
Like, yeah, I mean, every other one pretty much did nothing. So, this is the thing. That is complete crap. They could have worked that angle. And another thing with Trish Stratus is like, oh my god, well, I mean, why Trish Stratus? I don't know. It's just...
And, I mean, also, because then I was thinking, it's like, I mean, depending on what he did, because if he was standing up for Melina by just going and saying, guys, I just think this is wrong, and this is why, then he shouldn't have been punished for it at all. Because you should be able to go and express your opinion.
I mean, you should always be able to say what you think and not have, like, humongous repercussions.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't it... Like, okay, I thought everybody always talks about, well, Morrison, he doesn't stand up for himself. Okay, well, he stands up for himself and then he gets in trouble. Are you freaking serious?
Well, he didn't stand
Double
up for himself,
standard?
he stood up for Melina, but same difference. I mean, I would want my guy to stand up for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, despite the fact that I probably would have been in the office yelling anyways first, but,
Yeah.
It's always nice to have backup. And then, okay, last question. I'd like to see Crystal do the introduction to Most Extreme Wrestling. We did that on the other video. And then he says, thanks for answering my questions. Follow you to the end through thick and thin.
I got one more thing. I got one more thing.
One more thing?
No, I got one more thing. Alright, with the Stratus. I think maybe the only reason, I thought about this, maybe the only reason they had Trish Stratus in that match was for damage control. Because you have Snooki in the match. So it's a potential disaster. It's the match after Undertaker and Triple H. So they could get booed out of the building. This could be horrible. And you have Dolph Ziggler and John Morrison, two people who are
not
good
superstars.
But, like, I love Morrison, but I don't think that he can...
Dolph. We love Morrison
exactly.
and Dolph.
But at that time and that point in their careers with Melina out there, I'm not sure if they had the ability to pull a sinking ship out of the...
With the experience.
Yeah, because, I mean, if you got the entire crowd just dead and thinking, this is crap, then, I don't think that they could have risked it. So, I mean, that's, the only justification I can say. But, of course, we didn't hear any, rumors about that. It was just, well,
I mean, that is a good thought that I hadn't thought of,
Yeah,
too,
I mean, we can move on now. I just thought of that.
Well, that was a good idea. Alright, Extreme Rules 13 says... If you were to pick one WWE superstar to win the Royal Rumble, who would it be and why? I'm gonna say Cody Rhodes.
Why?
Because, well, Royal Rumble, you get the main event WrestleMania.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Basically,
I mean, you're supposed to get a shot at the championship.
Yeah. So, maybe not Cody Rhodes.
You don't think Cody Rhodes could go against a World Heavyweight Champion?
I think he could, but I was thinking...
if the World Heavyweight Champion was Randy Orton or something?
I think he could, but I think Dolph is more in a position to do that right now. But
it kind of depends how the Royal Rumble goes.
What I was thinking in my head that I got confused for a second is that Cody Rhodes would be a good Money in the Bank winner.
Oh, you think he would be better Money in the Bank than Royal Rumble winner? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Well, okay, you could say Sheamus. I think Sheamus might be
the Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
I don't know, though, because I think a face is going to have the belt.
Well, I mean, you never know,
That's my only thoughts.
Dolph Ziggler, I think, would be good, but it kind of seems like Dolph Ziggler's not going that direction. It seems like he's going to be fighting for the championship at the Royal Rumble, but we don't really know yet, right?
Yeah, no, we don't know yet. He's in the pay-per-view. Win a match for the championship at the next pay-per-view. Isn't that the Royal Rumble?
I think so, yeah.
So, yeah.
So maybe he is. I don't know. But Dolph Ziggler would be a good one, if not. Sheamus and Cody Rhodes, I would say, would be your potential
I don't see Sheamus
new guys
winning it so much, just because, to me, the Royal Rumble is like to give somebody a chance that didn't have a chance, and Sheamus already had the title like 8 times now.
Well, I mean, that's everybody.
I know, but I don't know. I see it maybe as I don't know.
I don't think Chris Jericho is going to win. For some reason, I have a feeling that Chris Jericho...
I don't think he's going to do anything.
Well, he may not, though.
I really think he's just going to show up every once in a while and smile.
You know who I would like to see Chris Jericho work with? Random thought time? It would be Sheamus.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but it just seems like it would be good.
I think that would be good.
But anyways,
alright.
Yeah, it's kind of up in the air. We're so close to the Rumble now, it's hard to even say.
Yeah,
but I mean...
Alright. Then, Wrestling Geniuses says, I never noticed his name was plural till just now.
Yeah, well...
I'm tearing up right now, sniffles, sniffles. My baby's growing up so fast, just kidding, so happy for you guys. You deserve it, have come up the natural way. Y'all videos are informative and entertaining. Thank you. Video response will be up for you, and thank you for believing in my videos too. Much love. There was no video response.
He lied.
Lies!
He had me on his YouTube Creator Wrestler show.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It was pretty funny.
I missed that.
Yeah, well, he just did it up today.
That's cool. You guys.
So you have to check it out on Wrestling Geniuses.
Plug.
Yeah, plug.
Okay.
Shouldn't plug him. He said he's going to leave video response, and he didn't.
To be fair, that was like a month ago now.
Yeah.
Okay.
We forgot too.
Sorry for everyone whose question was on this list.
Yeah, and we actually did the questions backwards, so it kind of sucks because all the people ask questions first.
So we're really sorry.
We kind of messed that up.
It was Chronix's fault. He lost the video. Okay, so hate on him, not me. I didn't do anything. Alright, Fort Minor Project says, congrats guys, love your videos, keep up the tremendous work, and hope you get 500 more. Thank you. Here are my questions. Thoughts on the Benoit movie? Would you watch it, since it will be coming out late 2012? Now, we did answer this question in a previous Q&A video, but it's been so long, I think we should answer it again.
Well, short answer, that's what we'll go with.
Short answer.
I will be watching it because I love crazy people's movies.
You love movies about crazy people. I hate them so much.
So you won't watch it?
I will not watch it.
You won't go to the movie theater and watch it with me?
Sure won't.
If it's in the movie theater?
Nope, better find somebody else to watch it with.
Oh, cold.
Cold. I hate movies about crazy. He likes the falling down movie where the guy just shoots people because they irritate him. No.
It's not like that.
I don't like this.
It's not like that. It's just
a candy bar costs 50 cents. Kaboom! Really?
50. It's like 75 cents for a soda. Too much!
Kaboom! Like, sorry for the guy who had to work that day. Anyways.
Is that all the questions?
No. Who do you think Stone Cold should face if he makes a Mania comeback like The Rock?
CM Punk. At WrestleMania 29.
I agree with that.
In Dallas, Texas, in the Cowboy Stadium.
Yes. Okay. And he says, what DVDs would you like to get for Christmas, wrestling-wise and regular movie-wise? Well, we can tell you what we did get for Christmas.
And we did want all of these.
Yes, regular movie-wise, we got Arthur and Cowboys and Aliens.
Oh, that was great.
And I got Hellboy 2, because I like that movie. Yeah,
the first one was a lot better.
I like the second one a lot, because I think the elf guy, I think he's like kind of cute.
Yeah, because he's got the long hair and the muscles.
That long blonde hair. I know.
Golly.
Anyways.
Wrestling-wise, we got the Stone Cold, Greatest Superstar, or whatever.
Yeah, that one was mostly for you.
Yeah, that was on Blu-ray, and then we got the Blu-ray of Greatest Rivalries of Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, oh, is it important that they're Blu-ray? Because, I mean, I could mention 2 of those were Blu-ray, you know. I didn't know it was important that it was Blu-ray.
Well, I mean, they have extra features on the Blu-ray.
Oh, okay.
They do.
Okay.
It's awesome.
But the Greatest Rivalries...
I did a review of the Stone Cold one.
Plug. Okay, the Greatest Rivalries was good. I liked that one, too. Okay, now let's see.
More questions.
Undertaker010 says, Crystal, you look great in that dress. Thank you. Do you like Kane with or without his mask? I like Kane with neither.
You're so ridiculous.
Not ridiculous. I don't like Kane.
Why? Give me 3 good reasons why you don't like Kane.
Bad wrestler.
Wrong.
Boring on the mic.
Wrong.
Ugly.
Give him a chance.
I mean, like, I'm sorry. Like, I've been saying this and I've been saying this. I just haven't been watching wrestling long enough to appreciate Kane.
And it's true. And when we went to that house show in 2010...
sucked.
Listen.
Ever since I've seen him.
When we saw that house show in 2010, he was in the first match with Festus or something.
And it was the worst... Hold on. This is the first wrestling show I've ever been to. I'm not even really watching wrestling at this point. So this is like my first wrestling experience. Now you can tell them about Kane.
You were watching wrestling, but you weren't as into it as you are now.
Super into it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But see, it was the worst match ever. I've never seen a match worse than that. It was at a house show. It sucked. And I don't think it was exactly Kane's fault. Kane was really out of shape. He's a lot better shape now. He seems to actually care about what he's doing. And it seems like he's got more intensity. And I believe if you would have watched his stuff back in 97, 98, all the way until 2003.
And I believe you, because everybody has such great things to say about him. He could not have been that bad. I just have not seen good Kane.
Yeah, but I think
he's okay right now. His promo kind of killed it for me. But I might be able to get over that. The dragging down to the ring, that was cool.
See, you like that.
But I didn't like his talking.
Yeah, but...
I don't know if I can handle the talking.
You'll grow to like him. But the American...
Wait, I didn't even ask that yet.
Oh.
You're just reading it off the paper, but see, they can't see it. Also, Undertaker010 says, what was your favorite Taker gimmick, the badass or the dead man? I say the dead man.
You know, I loved him as the Ministry of Darkness during that time. You know, I liked him at the time. I liked it, like, every time it was something else, I loved it. Like, I loved it every time. When he was the original thing, loved it. The Ministry of Darkness, I loved it when that happened. The American Badass was great. You know, the whole, this is my yard. You step into my yard. But see, that was...
I get it. I get that it was relevant for the time, but, like, looking back, which is all that I get to do...
But everything...
That was kind of like...
Everything looks a little bit hokey when you, like, look in the hourglass at the time. But see, at the time, you know, you had American Choppers and all these motorcycle shows and everything, Monster Garage, and, you know, it made sense. Everything fit together, and I love the American Badass thing. And then his return as a dead man at WrestleMania 20 was awesome. And then kind of after that, I didn't really care so much. But yeah, he's been relevant the whole time and cool the whole time, so...
That's definitely true. Like, no matter what Taker does.
And since your name is Undertaker, I have to ask you, what is your favorite Undertaker gimmick?
That's true. Okay, now, the Chaser of Souls says, I'm glad you guys are coming along. I have a feeling you'll be one of the biggest wrestling reviewers, shows out there. Been watching since the beginning. Definitely putting you in my channels to check out section. Keep it up, Chronix and Crystal. I am totally hooked. Thank you.
Thanks, man. I've been seeing your names on comments forever.
I know.
For literally months that we've been around.
I know.
Coming up on it. Almost a year, that's true. In February, it'll be 1 year.
That's right. And
now, is that all the questions?
That concludes our Q&A.
Oh, we did it.
Once again, our bad.
Well, thank you for all the gazillions and gazillions of questions. We will see you guys next time.